Welcome back everybody to Rimworld. So before we really dive into things today, let's talk about a little more of what we've got, the sort of long-term plan for the colony. So my overall goal, and my goal sort of going into this series that I never really talked about, was to still check out the MISC mod that adds the endgame content. I actually don't remember what it's called off the top of my head here, but I talked about it briefly in the last series. So for those of you who didn't see that one, I'll quickly go through it again. It adds this, it's almost like this trade beacon, I guess like comms console might be the better way to phrase it. It adds something called, if I can find it here, where is it? The Town Charter by Martial Law. So essentially what you do is you transmit a message to every other faction on the map saying, hey, this planet's ours, now you guys can all leave. Obviously, they're not going to be too pleased about that, and you get hit by constant raids. Very similar to sort of launching the spaceship. Obviously, if you launch a spaceship, it invites raids into your colony. If you go and meet the AI who already has a spaceship, and you obviously have to defend that while things are being rebuilt. It's very similar to that. It's a wave-based survival. However, we're doing it from the comfort of our base, so to make up for that, it's a lot harder. Oh, there it is. It's called MISC Endgame, apparently. So we're basically in the mid-game now. It's something for the much down the... I mean, it's quite obvious we're in the mid-game by the fact that we haven't really done any of this very end research here. There's a lot of shit to take a look at here. We've got all sorts of crazy stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Ares EMP, no idea what that is. We talked about briefly about like the Vulcan cannons. We've got like immunity boosting. We've got all the cybernetics, neural networking, which is really important. You build like this big old mainframe computer, hook up all your colonists into that. That could be very fun as well. There's a lot to see. There's a huge amount still left to see in this mod pack, so I'm not even considering the endgame yet. But would be nice to get it built, huh? So let's go Town Charter by Martial Law. That's hard to say 5 times. Let's stick that on the research list and just get that done as soon as possible. That is our goal, and that's primarily why we're building this Weapon X, why we're building this super overpowered group of clones or wizards or whatever the hell we end up doing with this project, is to defend the base. You know, we're looking for that one-man weapon. We're looking for someone we can stand in the center and just, you know, even if they send 300 dudes, we could only have 10 of these things and maybe try and defend ourselves. That's the goal, right? Just this supreme, unstoppable attack force while we hide in the base and cower. Speaking of which, we got a new recruit. Here is our good friend Sakura, City, and Dennis. They are magically gifted, and they have 9 medical as well, so they're actually a pretty decent backup doctor here. And in fact, they are absolutely going to be our backup doctor. You can go now. Goodbye. I'll quickly set up their jobs, because I didn't even think about doing that before we started here, which wasn't the smartest thing to do, I admit. Alright, harvest and growing, you can absolutely have higher priority on that one. I'll set you to quarry as well. They're not fantastic. Actually, having a dedicated harvester, grower, quarry actually wouldn't be such a bad idea in hindsight. Yeah, you're kind of trash on everything else here, so I won't concern myself too much with that. There we go. That's fine as far as I'm concerned. So this person being magically gifted means we probably want to upgrade them into a full-blown mage as soon as possible so that when they start working, they're actually going to start getting XP in their magic. So it's not like, you know, it's retroactive. You don't, if you're magically gifted, build up a bunch of background XP, then when you flip over to your class, get to put that into points. Basically, the earlier you do it, the better off you're going to be. So let's start writing on this lovely, light leather, unfinished torn script. See if we can't get ourselves a half-decent character out of this. So, plus they haven't really got anything else going for them right now either. You know, they're just, like, slightly skilled at medical. So I do kind of want them to, have something a bit more impressive going for them here. Right, Reed, what are you going to end up being? I have no idea. They could be anything. They are another fucking bard. To be honest, it could be worse. The bards are very good at keeping mood up, and to be honest, mood has been down quite low quite recently, mainly down to that gigantic psychic wave that we had going on, the male psychic wave, which was killing us for quite a long time. Mood's still not quite up there. Man, that's a real shame we've got another bard. Yeah, that really does suck. How do you want to deal with that, then? I don't know if there's a way to... It's a shame there's no way to permanently remove their magical education. Like, the only way to do it is by, like we've seen before, cloning them. Sorry, I'm waiting on purpose here because the game has crashed. Raid? Nothing. Why did it do that? That's new and kind of scary. Oh, we should probably also deal with this fire ship because that's probably slowing the game down somewhat because it's constantly spawning fire everywhere. Okay, how do we want to do that one? Well, luckily, we've still got our first kill box there. Our second kill box is almost done. You know, I'll wait for this to be built first, just in case we get rushed down by, like, a whole horde of scythers or something like that. We don't want them to be in very clear and easy melee range. Let's get Jolt building this last little bit there. I hope the game doesn't get... It's not much of a surprise that this isn't the most stable mod pack, given that we've put in basically every mod that it's ever been made for Rimworld. You know what I'd like to do as well? Upgrade some of our weapons, so we've got some long-ranged equipment going on here. It's been a little bit of a pain in the arse, especially the last few raids, whereby we've just not been able to hit our enemies, which is partially the reason, obviously, why I've sort of lowered the overall size of the kill box here. But honestly, going for, like, sniper rifles over these... The blaster rifles are good, don't get me wrong, but actually being able to hit things is better than just sort of waiting for them to come into range and then doing burn damage. Burn damage, obviously better for capturing people, but we've got these Chancellor Lances sitting around. Let's goddamn use them, huh? Sidian, you can have some as well, my friend. There you go. Okay, cool. So everybody's got a fairly decent weapon at this stage, right? Jilp's got his acid throwing weapon there. What's the range on that? Let's compare the range of these two weapons as well. In fact, we could go to the weapons tab here. Range, so what have we got? The T21 has a very good range to it, but it's got a longer range than the sniper rifle. Jilp, I might get you to swap that out, my friend. So what was that? The T21, I believe, is like this thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Go and grab that thing. Now, we've got a mana drain, I believe, going on right now, or at least we did just before I start recording. It must have already disappeared. I was going to say, we need to really work on their mana pools, especially, because how many times during that last raid did we get it where people just weren't able to cast spells because we just didn't have the mana going for them? So what I'm thinking is, let's take a look at Joe very briefly, see if he's got any more skills. Rather than focusing all... Oh, man, I'm gonna invest into that start off with here, but we want to go for, like... I guess Clarity would be the best one. That decreases the mana cost. Now, Jope is going to be casting a lot, so this one I think would probably pay for itself better. So I'm going to go for focus first for Jope, but for our regular wizards, whereby they are only casting their magic in combat, or for specifically offensive wizards, they're only casting their magic in combat, I guess Clarity is just not important at all, because that's mana rate recovery. Well, it's not exactly going to recover that much during the course of the raid, whereas for someone like Jilp, or for more of our... I guess utility mage might be the best one. Like Bard's Clarity might be the best one to focus on. I'm not entirely sure. We'll sort of test it and see how it works, depending on which way around we go here. Right, so you've got... Joe, my man, come on. What did he do with it? Oh, he's got it equipped. Right, I'm going completely insane here. So let's go back to the weapons tab a second. So we've also got this thing as well. The DC-15 blast rifle has quite a decent range to it. I know that these tiny guns are actually quite effective in terms of their DPS, because they're almost like semi-automatic or /automatic. Burst fire is probably the right way to phrase it. Whereas these things are just sort of long range, but only fire. I believe they are literally semi-automatic. So it's not particularly useful, but... Again, I'd rather hit things than get a lot of damage out there. It's better to be able to hit something and do a little bit of damage, right, than not hit them and do nothing at all. So, what about Rednecks? Why are you so constantly... Oh, God, the muscle parasites still. Shit, I completely forgot about that. Like, I believe 5 of our colonists are now all hit by muscle parasites. We've just got to wait. I'm really praying that we don't get another big old major raid coming in before those will... Yeah, I mean, look at this as well. Female Twi'lek here, also muscle parasites. You need a weapon too. Right, what else we got then in our stockpile that is capable of a decent range? I mean, a sniper rifle seems fairly straightforward. What's your shooting? 5.94. You could probably do with that extra accuracy as well. Let's get you equipped on that one. So that should give everybody a decent range, and I think with this kill box now, we're probably going to rock whatever else turns up. Now, Krupp is sort of getting to the stage where I'm feeling confident to put him back out onto the front line there. I'm going to stick with accuracy still for the time being. Don't get me wrong, his lightsaber does enough damage anyway, plus he's also got like a Shadow Bolt and shit as well. He's capable of doing enough DPS to make him a fairly decent warrior, but I want to make sure that he's nicely well defended. Now, what I'm thinking as well, let's start, what do you think about maybe putting some implants into the dude? What about start upgrading, mass upgrading Krupvush? I mean, the hospital, we've got the plasteel hospital bed, which is just an insanely good, like, it's similar to these ones as well. Kind of has the perfect permutation of everything you need to maximize success chance and obviously low infection risk and stuff. So there's not a better time to do it than now. So let's start. Oh, God, look at the amount of bloody different... Good God, cult-mindedness, blood, force pool, mana. We've got so many extra little bars added on here. Let's see what we can actually upgrade our guy with. So let's add Bill here. Advanced Bionic Arm. Left shoulder, right shoulder, doesn't really matter either. Bionic hands. We've got spare Bionic hand. Let's go Bionic jaw. A bionic eye would probably also be kind of cool. Virus killer sounds fun. Energetic lung also sounds pretty fun. Let's let all of that go through first and see what room we've got left in his body before we consign him to any more of this stuff. Oh my God, the game's running so slow today. I don't know what exactly I've changed. I'm changed anything. It's just decided that it's going to start running like incredibly slowly here. Maybe it's a storyteller on. Oh, unless it's more vampire related shit going on. Job, you alright, my man? Are you building? Is Job building again? Hey, stop that. So in Devilstrand. Oh, so the vampires now not only can't... Good. Okay, let's just get Job, my man. I appreciate the effort, but you are killing my frame rate here, my dude. That sucks. Okay, so we can't have him harvesting. We can have him harvesting, maybe? Maybe, and the second we've stopped him doing that. Yeah, the vampires are just horribly buggy, unfortunately. We originally sort of pontificated that it might just be a construction-based issue, but it's clearly also plant sowing. I think it's actually something to do in hindsight with their AI. So obviously you've got this as well. Disciplines, relaxed sunlight policy, low policy or no AI at all. Removes all AI checks regarding the sunlight. Probably will speed the game up, especially when playing on these higher speeds as well. But, you know, oh my god. What is wrong with you? Luckily this hospital is equally as good as that other one there. What did you fail? What did you fail in? Installing the bionic jaw. Oh my god, it wasn't the arm. Did he waste the arm? No. Oh, those fucking bionic arms are so expensive. Who was that? Was that the new guy? Why are you doing the surgery? I thought we had a mod that made it so that they were... The surgeon was only ever the best person available. That sucks. Those arms are like 4,000 a piece and they're so incredibly rare. We've only ever seen one this entire playthrough. You big bitch. Okay, I've got the more skilled dots working on things here, and this is going to be our sort of prototypes. Crop was always meant to be our... Good God. Crop was always meant to be our prototype Weapon X project anyway. He is the foundation of this clone that we're still trying to grow here. 10.5 days left on that one, 12.1 days left on the other one too. One's going to be our wizard basis, one's going to be our sort of bio weapon. Oh, come on! Are you actually fucking kidding me right now? So that's 2 very expensive Bionics wasted. Thanks, guys. That's really good. That's fine. No, don't worry about it. It's not like... What is going on here? We've literally got the best hospital. We've got somebody with 15.77 medical coming over here. And both the times they fucked up. This is actually unbelievable. This is ridiculous. Okay, it's not fair. Let's put... what have we got here? I want to put down a shelf or something so that we could be a bit more convenient with our medicine storage. Right, let's put down like a plastic shelf or some shit. There we go. Can we put this down like... I guess just here would do it. Right, Jill, my friend, I know I took you off of construction, but I'm going to just at least get you to deliver that so another doctor can do it, just because Jill moves the fastest. Oh, you're not going to bother... You're not going to bother patching him up first. You're just going to go ahead and whack a bionic eye, and you're going to kill him. You're actually going to kill this man. I don't know whether to let this go through. I mean, I'm glad I did in hindsight. Are you actually going to tend to him, or are you just going to keep... What the fuck is wrong with you? Tend to him, you weird boy. You're going to kill our best colonist again. It's Cthulhu version fucking 4.0 at this stage. There we go. Right, storage. Let's go critical, clear all. We want to go medicine. Medicine. We want to go medicine. And then we also want to go Glitter World medicine. And let's go this one, important. And let's get this shit hauled as soon as possible. Good God. Why is there a... I thought there was a gun in the freezer then. It's Jilt's bloody weapon. Okay. What an absolute pain in the ass. What an absolute... Scratch his head, crack his jaw, stab him in the arm. What were you doing that required him being stabbed in the arm, you weird boy? Right, let's start on the next one then. What are we doing this time? Installing a new liver. Installing a liver? Oh, it's an automatic virus killer. Cool. So it is a... Okay, I get it. Makes sense now. Come on. Okay. Reach level 16 in medical. Krupp, meanwhile, sweating bloody bullets every time this guy walks in the room, huh? Right, so that one's that one down with automatic virus killer. It's done. Apparently we've got a spare one of those as well, because we can install another one, apparently. We've also got dermal plating. But I don't know where... Oh, shit. There's the dermal plating. Now, I was reading the description on this. If we go and look and go to the information... Dermal plating, blah, 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 blah. Very dangerous for the patient. Only the bravest and toughest human being to undergo this surgery. That sounds like... it could be very, very... Very, very difficult. Bearing in mind, this guy can't even install a bionic draw. I'm saying that like it's not a massively impressive thing to do. But if we're failing with the more simple surgeries, like an eye replacement, an entire skin graft, Jorah Mormont style, could be kind of horrible. I'm well aware Jorah didn't get a skin graft before you fucking correct me in the comment section. Are they getting the medicine from under our doctor? Maybe that's why we're failing. Maybe... Are you kidding me? What the fuck more can I do? 16.3 medical skill in the best hospital modern technology could build. And you're still failing. Oh my god, just fuck off. Just go home. Wait, what? We've had this thing sitting around in the stockpile. Brainwash Device to erase the memory. Already affects learned traits. Wait, whoa. Where was the person we got? Who was it? It was Sidian. Sidian... this would be so much easier than doing it the way I was before. We accidentally obviously found that we could stack together all of the wizard powers, which is super, super OP. But this way, oh my god, hang on. So Sidian, how do we do that? How do we use this brain, how do we do it? Excuse me, sedate brain? Not really what I'm after, is it? What does sedate brain do? Sedate the target. Automatically renewed by doctor. Oh, okay, got it. Right. So we just apply anesthesia constantly. How do we... use this brain blaster Where's the brain blaster button? Practice surgery, sedate, gouge left eye. No, 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 I want to blast the brain. Do we just use it? Wait, hang on. Sidian? Use. No, is it that simple? So this is added by the cybernetic organism and neural network mod. If this works, guess which we're gonna... No. It do be like that. It do be like that. And now we can start again. This is fantastic. This is surely going to have no negative consequences. It says, do not use on brainwash pawns already. Well, we'll see what happens if we do use it on the same person twice in a row. Because now you can immediately try and get another class. This is fantastic. What are you? What? Paladin. What is a paladin? Oh, they've got heal. Okay, so Paladin is good. I do vaguely remember what they do. It's obviously, you know, they have strength and you know, buffing up and helping others. It's very good. Healing ability is obviously just fantastic here. Not really what we were after, but I'm probably not going to replace that one. I think that's pretty good. What do we have duplicates of? I mean, Jeff is everything. We don't talk about Jeff. What about, like, Jilp? Jilp became a summoner. I do like summoner, though. We've got 2 blood mages. We've got Rednax and Crixus, both of which are blood mages. You're a werewolf blood mage. Who's the higher level? Level 20. Crixus is level 57. Rednax, I was going to say blitz your brain, but he's also a werewolf. What happens if you forget you're a werewolf, huh? You just can't transform from then on? That's not how that works at all. How strange. Anyway, let's crank it back up to speed 4. What surgery shall we risk doing next? As you can see, I've started to move all the bionic organs down into this room so we can more easily get a grip, no pun intended, on you know, seeing that we've got bionic hands and things. Dermal plating. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta take the risk. It's the hardest surgery. But my God, will it give us... It will literally make us a Darth Vader. An armored man. This is gonna give us our armored man. Installing skin transplantation. Uh-huh. Oh, if you fail this, I will never forgive you in 1,000 years. Look at how long it takes. Look at how long it takes. This is hours and hours and hours. Newt, I don't give a shit about you right now, Newt. We've got bigger fish to fry. Crop, you will live. You will be our new glorious Sith Lord. He needs some better... Oh, Sidian has nothing to do? What do you mean Sidian has nothing to do? Go to the quarry, you weird boy. Sidian. Oh, right. Right, Sidian. There you go. Welcome. What we want to do is start tailoring. And I think it's probably time we make ourselves some Sith robes. Sith robe, Sith hood, or we can make custom. Okay, custom is good. These ones require 30 hyperweave, which obviously we really can't afford right now. What do we have? Do we have Devil Strand? And how much do we need exactly? So it's just 50 fabric or leathery. Fine. So we can make Devil Strand Sith robes, which I think would be fairly cool. Clear all then. Allow Devil Strand, and then Sith hood you have to make out of steel for whatever reason. It's heavier than feathers. Right, so what have we got then? Tailor. We've got Amber Damber. When you're done replacing his skin, go make some tasty clothes. You're very much multi-talented. Very much, I think, I was going to say jack of all trades, but that's not true. Literally master of all. Here we go. Let's see. Come on. Please work. Please, otherwise I'll... She's done it. She's actually done it. No. Dermal plating titanium. Look at that. Pain times 50% implies to me that he gets half pain, but I don't know if they meant times... pain equals 150%. Like, does he take more pain because he's got literally metal grafted to his skin? Oh, human exoskeleton. I don't remember the quote. I'm sorry. Jill, I appreciate the effort, but you are also a trash tailor. If I cancel that now... No. You go about your business. I think the only thing that determines quality is the person to use it last. So we'll let Jilp do most of the work, and then we'll wake Amber Damber up when it's close to being finished. Because Jilp is good, but Jilp is not... You know, he's not the be-all, end-all. He has crafting of... Yeah, actually, I should really take you off of tailoring. Should really just take you off of tailoring, huh? We've got the everybody's capable of finishing work job as well, so we don't have to... You know, we don't have to cancel that and lose some of the Devil Strand and then wait. We can luckily send Amber to come and do it tomorrow. Going for a walk. Going for a walk? It's 3 a.m., you weird person. Fine. You know what then? Rather than going for a walk, go and do this. You butchered Jilp. You butchered poor Krupp so much recently. I think you owe him a gift. That took a very, very, very long time. Turns out making Devil Strand Sith robes is slightly more complex than just somebody sitting down and... even, you got to bear in mind, this with all this crazy amount of work speed bonuses as well we're getting from the area, that's taken absolutely ages. Did they come out decent? Excellent quality. You know what? I'll take that. That's very nice of you. Go get yourself a meal. Consuming raw meat. What do you mean? Oh my God, we're out of food? Because the stove is turned off? The stove is turned off? How has this happened? Just how How has this happened? Fuck. Okay, fine. Eat your raw meat. Jill, get to work. Shit, how could this have happened? There we go. Wow. So this is the main paragraph on the screen that we found about winning the right to be a town, the exact requirements for archiving it by martial law. Okay, so now that gives us, I believe, an option in here to build. There it is. Town, Charter, Annunciator. So we need... Oh, you also need an AI persona core. Nice and balanced. I like that. Very good. Okay, sure. We won't worry about that, obviously, for ages and ages and ages. Let's go for the... Let's forget about Rimatomics for a second. Let's go for... Advanced bionics, brain surgery, cybernetic organisms. Everything. Let's go for everything. Natural bones, natural limbs, so we can regrow parts that are missing. Fine. For people who might have... Body purist, I think, is the trait. That's it, yeah. So, oh man, we can also do like some crazy shit here. Allows the change from staggeringly ugly up to beautiful. Oh, so we got all sorts of different surgeries as well to just upgrade traits. Very interesting. This is a lot of research. There's an absurd amount of research. We're probably never going to be able to finish all this research, but I will give it my honest go. I am trying to build them a scientist cabinet as well there to help speed things up. Their lab couldn't be any more efficient either. I mean, look at all the shit this stuff's connected to. Hopefully, that will help things out here. Wow, this is, we're getting fairly complex at this stage. This episode's all dedicated to turning Krupvush into the powerhouse that he deserves to be, that he has been robbed of being. So what's he got then? He's got, he does have a bionic eye, good. Thermal plate and titanium, automatic virus killer. So we failed on the draw, we failed on the power arm, which obviously sucks because that was, extremely expensive. We've got power claws. I feel like a power claw would lower manipulation, right? What is that, this one? Show him the claws. Powerful hand replacement, consisting of 3 deadly claws. Actually doesn't affect manipulation rate, really? Yeah, it's still 100%, but it actually gives armor penetration as well. Interesting. It's a weapon. It does count as a weapon. Obviously, he's never not going to have his lightsaber, so that's a bit pointless. Bionic hand, though, just obviously useful all around. So, how many of those do we have? We just have one bionic hand. What is that thing? Excuse me. Auxiliary AI Diplomatic. I don't know what that is. Let's ignore that. That sounds very confusing. Right. Oh, we need brain surgery before we can install it. It's like literally an AI chip that you install into their brain. Right. Right hand. I assume Krupp is right-handed. I've absolutely no idea. Gets to be a bionic hand. Then, what can we actually produce? We can produce just simple prosthetics for the time being, huh? Oh, we can produce bionics. We can produce bionics, but they're not particularly high level. Like, we would want to upgrade all of these quite significantly before we end up installing it in our people. Have we got an upgrading one? No, we've only got the bionics workbench, so we need to wait till the next tier before I'm happy to start churning out these things and obviously upgrading them eventually too. You're fired. You are fucking fired forever. You're absolutely fired forever. Shoulder, arm, hand, thumb, middle finger. I just don't understand. How can someone fail? We've got another bionic hand, luckily enough. How can someone fail this frequently? You can give them a full fucking skin transplant, but you can't put on it. We can do that in real life. We can do that in real life. We can give people bionic hands, and you do that shit? Good God. We might as well just go ahead and replace it, because it's already heavily damaged anyway. We're going to kill Krupp. We're actually going to kill him. He's going to go into shock from all this botched bloody surgery. Resting. Nah. Well, do you need rest? Actually, yeah. You know what? Sending in the doctor with 30% rest and then complaining why the hell have they failed, it's probably not the smartest thing in hindsight. Surrogate leather, that's not important. Auxiliary AI, what else we got then? Joy wire again. We need brain surgery for a lot of these things, so this is going to be quite a long way into the future. Is it that time already? Time to torture Krupvush a little bit more. To be fair, though, the Emperor did specifically torture Darth Vader. It gave him like a shitty suit, etc. To make him slightly stronger. And to be fair, this might work in strengthening his... Oh, God, don't botch it again, please. Oh, thank God. I was going to say this might strengthen his power over the dark side and whatever. Right, so, in conclusion, we've got Bionic Eye, thermal plating, automatic virus killer, in brackets, antibodies, thank you for clarifying, and a bionic hand. Do we have anything else we can install in the guy, or is that's all of our bionics? These are all just regular old organs. You've got like a liver, eyeball, whatever else, just in case we want to sell those off. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Is our entire stockpile still covered there? Good. Well, that being said, I think that's all we can do for Krupvush today, because this research is going to take a very, very long time. Now, how are we doing in terms of the actual lab upgrades? Because that's something else I'm kind of focusing on here. Oh, you're also going to build him... Sidrian, you take those robes aren't for you. Put those down. Those are for Krupp. Go and put those down right now. Drop that on the floor. Get out of here. Go and put on literally any other clothes besides those. How dare you? Amadamba is also crafting him a new hood as well. Thank you. I'm sure he will appreciate that. Let's pick that up and come and drop it next to him in the hospital so that when he wakes up, you know, he'll take it as a peace offering so that he doesn't immediately hunt down Amadamba and kill him dead. Right. Go about your business. Nice work. So, I would like to get rid of all this tattered apparel, because there's a lot of garbage kicking around in our base. It's really all of this. It's really all of this not usable apparel. That doesn't seem right at all. Fine. To unsuspend that, make a bunch more prison jumpsuits, I guess. Recycle apparel. What tier is it counted as tattered at? I'm going to go and look this up, and we're just going to try and dispose of all the tattered apparel. Anything below 50% counts as worn out, so I'm just gonna get rid of fucking everything that falls below that, to be honest with you, even though we could sell it for silver. We don't really need any more silver. Yeah, get rid of all. Anything below 50%, chuck it in the bin. Like I said, it's anything below that counts as worn out. Anything below 20% counts as tattered. Let's just get rid of it all, and we'll start churning out some more prison jumpsuits, because the good thing about those prison jumpsuits is they do give a bonus to work speed as well. With Amadama doing it, super high crafting, will hopefully give these guys some pretty nice and half-decent clothes. That Eagle's already going for it. Excellent work. Colonists need reconditioning. Crap, right, and of course the downside is, of course, he can't be reconditioned. What's he reconditioned to lose? Oh, to gain. He's gained fast learner, hasn't he? Yeah, I would like to keep that, seeing as he's lost a lot of his skills, obviously, when he was reborn a fresh fresh-faced man. So that wouldn't be ideal. Is there any permanent way to keep that on board? Besides cloning him, unfortunately, not really at all. Damn, I feel like we're just going to have to lose it and just deal with it in life. Okay, I'm going to kick him out of bed and just start his reconditioning, because it doesn't take too long with only one trait, and as long as we stay on top of it, it's a lot quicker to obviously get him out of bed here. Quickly get that done rather than do everything else there. Look at this guy now. So what is that? Does it actually give like bonuses to his force powers or something like that? No, but it gives him a bunch of bonuses to other stuff as well. That's kind of cool. It'd be nice if it like force recovery speed up slightly. So he's got his own dedicated bedroom. Cool. Eagle has her dedicated bedroom. A little bit sparse, I will admit. Then Jope obviously has his. Bonnet doesn't need a bedroom because Bonnet doesn't sleep. Then when we bring Donitz back, Donitz will get his own. I guess the Weapon X project would be his type of thing, because he was head of like he was head of Bionics, you know, being the werewolf lord that he was, sort of knows about genetics and splicing and things like that. So this would be his zone, and then the lab area would be more crop zone, but we've kind of flipped it around recently. And another new recruit. Look at that. We've got ourselves Yoko this time. What's Yoko good at? Fast learner, trigger happy, quick sleeper. Sounds like you would also like to be a wizard. Welcome aboard. Okay, cool. So let's hopefully get a priest this time. No pressure. No pressure. But if you don't become a priest, reserved by minion. Yeah, we'll see about that when you little fucking minions. Always the bane of my life. Right, drop that on the floor. Let's try this again. Come on. Priest me. What is that? What is in case? Whoa, I've never seen this one before. What is this? Geomancer. I've actually never seen Geomancer before in Rim of Magic. That's cool. Okay. What have we got here? Stone Skin. Each charge of Stone Skin absorbs a single attack regardless of how powerful, weak, or etc. etc. Cool. We've got Encase. Closes the target area in Ring of Stone. That sounds like it could be horribly dangerous. I love it. Okay, cool. Fickle Fey. Earth sprites transform the terrain, flexible like previously missed by the intensive. Their diligent work capable of breaking rock or stone down into its base components to increase richness and fertility of soil. Okay, nice. Earth and Hammer. Manipulate laws of gravity to catapult massive stones from the surrounding area. Oh, that sounds very fun as well. We could do it with Vex style. Sentinel, create stone sentinels. There's a lot of magic here, and then Meteorite being their massive one. That sounds very fun. That sounds very fun. We can just drop a big old meteorite on people's heads. Good work. Thanks, Yoko. Very cool. That sounds fun. Like I said, I've never actually seen that before. Obi-Wan's prisoner recruitment, resistance has also been broken there. And a Boggo's trader. This is what we're after here. Give me some of those resurrect serums. Jeff. Call them. Call them, Jeff. They do not have resurrect serums, but they do have guinea pigs. Actually, I'm going to buy your devil sheep. Just because these things give devil strand. I mean, that should be obvious, right? I also sell lavish meals. We don't really need that, to be completely honest with you. We've got components, advanced components. Oh, I could be persuaded to buy some more of those. Saves us a little bit of effort. Sell them all of this shit. Now, if they've got any, steel, I'm absolutely going to buy it, because we seem to never have any steel these days. We've got steel. Give me that. Bone ash, don't have an interest in bone ash, to be honest with you. They got mana weave, or is that? Oh, no, they've got granite blocks. Sorry, my mistake. Do we want? We could sell them 47,000 bone. Why? I mean, we're not going to use that much bone. I'm going to sell them like 30,000. You want 30,000 of my bone? There we go. That's some new patrons here. Right, let's go for like 28,000. That's perfect. That is perfect. You want to buy some of our old jumpsuits as well? They're all garbage. You can have those. No problem there. Yeah, you can have all of that shit. They've got doormats. They've got psychonauts. They've got gold. Gold! I don't really want any of this stuff. I'm pretty happy with what we've got going for us right now, huh? Star Vampire Leather button-down shirt. Ah, yeah, me too. That's good. Hey, that's a good deal. Oh, they can't afford it. Fine, you know, I'll keep the change. Hey, keep the change. It's mostly bone anyway, huh? Our devil use. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to let them just wander freely in, like, in this spot. They can eat whatever fucking rice they feel. Actually, yeah, we should just let them wander in the rice area. Because we've got hydroponics rice as well. So I really don't care if they eat honestly, this entire crop. They can eat the whole bloody thing for all I care. We really don't need this much rice anyway. So we'll just let them, like, wander. Here you go. You can all wander around here. Perfect. I don't really want them eating the lentils, but I'll let them have a little bit of a lentil area. Good work. Some lovely little sheep. Now, I also need to clear off the old animal area that we had eons and eons ago. Yeah, because otherwise they're probably just going to get eaten by all sorts of feralisks and enemies. Let's get rid of all this shit quickly. So those things are a sort of naturally producing devil strand animal. Obviously, we've got a little bit of devil strand plants there, but by the time we always get up to that shit, it's always, you know, the new season comes around and it all dies off. These things are very, very cool. Kind of happy to see those on board. We do need to restrict them. Get to your zone. Get to your zone. Oh, wait, don't set the minions. Don't set the minions. We actually need those to be helping things out here. We've got an aero fleet as well. Where the hell do we get that from? Fine, you're unrestricted, aero fleet. You can enjoy a nice free life. Seriously? You're going to half build our weapons. Who's our builder? Newt, come over here and finish this goddamn thing off, for God's sake. Right, let's get this weapon theory up and running. Again, I like the Bionics research, I really do. I think it's going to be awesome when we actually get someone who's fully cybernetic. The amount of effort we're going to have to put into this stuff, though, I'm thinking let's just go for the advanced Bionics and brain surgery for the time being. Then we'll worry about the more advanced stuff later on. What are they fucking doing? Where is this guy? Just a million miles away over the other side of the goddamn map. God, I could have sent literally... You know what? Just don't bother. Just don't bother. I'm going to quickly draft and undraft everybody. Right, where's Jilp? You need something done properly. Get yourself a vampire lord who is apparently incapable of construction. Yeah, I remember now. It was kind of ruining the game, huh? Get yourself a vampire lord capable of building things. Okay, there we go. So what do we do with this thing then? I assume this is just for specifically research. Yeah, so it's just another fucking research bench there. Fine. It is actually connected up as well. I don't know if you can quite see that there. Fantastic. What's next? We have to experiment with energy weapons. It takes 500 points. I think we should get through this one first. I think we should at least get through Advanced Bionics first, then go for brain surgery afterwards, because it's going to take quite... Obviously, there's a lot more steps to this. Construct a semi-automatic command station. Target acquisition... Oh, God, there's a load of other shit to build as well. Like a defense grid. It's cool, but I could take a... Raid? Oh, my God, it's a bunch of great deep ones. It's a whole bunch of great deep ones. Well, let's see how good at shooting things we really are, huh? Once again, Rednax doesn't have a fucking weapon. Why is it always Rednax? Why is it, no matter what, whenever I look at this, it's always Rednax without a goddamn gun. You come and equip Jilp's old gun. Where are you, Yoko? Come and grab this old thing, because it's very, very powerful. Everyone else gets a position. Let's see if our new killbots and our new weapon variety will affect things decently. So these are melee-based enemies. Let's get everybody inside, obviously, our new, nicely defended killbots. They'll still follow through and actually head to the base. Should really also deal with that. Should really deal with that fire ship as well sometime, huh? 14 days ago. Right, here they come. Oh, God. Oh, God, team. What horrible things have we wrought here? Shit, no, don't bother with that in hindsight. Who are we waiting for up there, then? Who's taking so... Oh, Bonnet? Come on, Bonnet, my man. Okay. Speed down. Bonnet, hit him straight away with some of that. Hit him with some of that Fog of Torment just immediately. If we put it there, it does seep into the actual area they're going to be moving through. Crixus, bit of blood sacrifice, my friend. Let's do that one. Oh, we can do that paused. That's very useful. Right, what other wizards we got? Summon some minions. They can at least soak up some fire. There we go. That's it. Go and distract them. Who else we got here? He is capable of hitting them with one of them soul blasts. Besides that, things are pretty good. Actually, do another Shadow Bolt as well. Right, come on, Bonnet. Is that the fog down? Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh my God. They move very fast. They move exceedingly fast. Okay. Amber Namber Damber, Krupvush. I'm thinking you guys hold the line. I think we put one of you here and yeah, not like that. That's exactly what I'm after there. Oh God, they are seriously getting here very quick, huh? Shoot them. There we go. We got one's attention. Oh my God, do not break the They've just dashed us. They've absolutely dashed us there. Look at that. Oh shit, this is a concern. Might be the best way to phrase it. This is doing me a significant frighten. Okay, Let's see if new, super-powered Crop-Boosh is capable of dealing with these fucking things. You are literally just shooting the Embracer. You are actually just annihilating our Embracers. Shoot that thing. There we go. That's it. They soak up so much damage. Oh, God. This could be a concern. That's it. Hold the line. Hold the line. It's down to you two. It's entirely down to you two now. Oh, look at all these points we can put in, though. Hang on, hang on. Have we got any passives? Have we got any passives? In exchange, the emotions are... Oh, okay, that's pointless. What have we got? Deaf Mind here. Burst of energy. Forced to launch nearby creatures away from the center. Sounds useful. Shadow command. Command the shadow to envelop enemies in a living night by the time in the greatest spheres. I feel like hitting... great deep ones with their great spheres is probably not going to help us out too much here. Oh, God. Okay, let's go for these ones. Let's upgrade Shadow Bolt, because I feel like that thing works quite well. Let's go for the base level upgrade. Then we'll go for increases the direct damage by 10% the size of the aftershock. That sounds fantastic. Heart of Darkness increases mana cost. This one increases the proximity damage. We'll go for that one and then a couple of points into this one too. Okay. This has gotten messy. How are we doing up here? Nice. Okay, they're doing a pretty good job of gunning down the last few surviving ones there. Okay, come on. Maybe hit a couple of others. Oh, nice. Okay, we just managed to maim it. Now what do we do? I think the answer is we send everybody down here and we fucking pray. I think we just pray. Let's move them like down here. That way we do have an escape route available to us. Okay, Crop. I'm sorry to... okay, he's actually high enough level to be able to mentor others now. Let's do that. This may be a horrible mistake. Nice. Okay, well, it did do something, I guess. You might as well... I was going to say close the gap, but it's actually Crop and the minions holding the fort down. Crop's basically... He's actually soloing this whole raid. I think if we have Bonnet like a support class... Get Bonnet over here. And who was our paladin? Who was the paladin? Sidian? Was it you? It was. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Heal. Why can't you heal? Hang on, you have the heal ability, but you actually can't do it. Something's a little bit wrong there. I was going to say, we'll have you just stood here healing up Crop. This could be awesome. This could be awesome. Where is, what are you, no, you fleeing, hey, stop that. Where's Bonnet? Where's my good friend Bonnet? If Bonnet just stands here and keeps healing up Crop, I genuinely think he can solo this whole thing. If you shoot Crop in the back, do not blame him when he deflects that bolt straight back at you and kills you dead. Okay? There we... Look at this. This is perfect. This was the trial we needed. Our Sith Lord, Crop-Boosh, solos, annihilates all of the undead ones. Undead ones? All of the deep ones. And those were great deep ones as well. It's much, much stronger than the other ones. Holy shit. And now to celebrate, Jilp's going to go and drain him of his blood. Was that really necessary? You are a cruel man, Jilp. Get these goddamn deep ones out of here, because we need to light these things up as soon as possible. Otherwise, our people are going to freak the fuck out. Well, it's nice to know that in the event of a raid, Crop can still completely and utterly dominate. That's fantastic. I feel like we haven't really lost anything with his cloning. Thank you all for watching. This episode has taught us that the Weapon X project is working. That was a great trial for it. Weapon X project version alpha 1.0 in brackets, Crop-Boosh, close brackets, worked like a charm, worked perfectly. Now imagine that, but strongerer, betterer, new traits, new powers, and obviously a whole bunch of new implants that aren't going to be botched. This was a man horribly scarred and broken from his experience and still managed to destroy so many. I think it was a good choice. Big shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who are also made a good choice by helping out the channel, supporting their favorite content creators. Not saying I'm your favorite, of course, but that's why I said creators plural, but let's be honest, I am. Thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sidini, Crazy Pat, Crotus, Donald, Fukuno Vasquez, Fluffer Nutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Moss Grapple, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Scott, Skaz, Shayuk Sinclair, Sirthor the Swede, Stannis the Man, It's the Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, and Vacuous Backers. Thank you for your support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Thank you for making YouTube viable in 2019. That is very much appreciated. And a big thank you as well, of course, goes out to Asero, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Betsmas Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconny217, Easier to Pronounce Name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zucker, Gray, Haji Demar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Isaac, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Vance, Jason Jose, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Lemon Startless, me, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Animal, Pan, Sammy, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach Pillar, and Zico 2. See you guys all tomorrow for a little bit more Rimworld, and also CK2 if that type of thing interests you.